on the previous episode of Talk That Talk.
Or no, actually, I think that aligns with the ego. If the winnings are big enough, then that is going to make more people want to submit themselves to such judgment on a on a broader platform.
So the bottom line, the answer should be: is it worth it?
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
Money.
Money. Is it worth it?
So basically,
that's how people are going to look at it. That's number one. Is it worth for me to put in my time? Is it worth for me to travel? If our band budget has been decreased, is it worth me putting my kids through this, or us having to build yet another field show? Do we have the time? Those are things that people don't consider.
The hardest part about hearing that or hearing that response is I've been on both sides, right? So like I've been the player and I've been, the part of the staff. And one of the things that I know as part of the staff is like when you take Honda, for example, the staff complains because it's not enough money going into it, but we still do it, right? We still do it. We do it either for the exposure or B for bragging rights, right? But so this comes back to the question, bragging rights. It's not going to matter. Bragging rights is if everybody's coming out with a different opinion. So if you can't say this person was first, this person was second, then all we have is a bunch of opinions floating in the air, right? So,
sorry, go ahead, my
bad. So what I was going to say is, say you have PV, Jackson, Southern, Grambling, all at the same battle, right? And there's nobody judging. There's no judging. Then a whole bunch of Southern people and Southern fans are going to be like, hey, man, Southern took that regardless. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen.
Leave us alone. Leave us alone.
You started it.
You know how it is. You know how it is.
You brought
I don't know.
With that hoodie on.
Y'all biased.
Yeah, he came in with bias. Right.
We went to PV.
Look, and you already know I ain't biased.
I can smell the bias. I can smell it. I can smell the bias.
But what I'm saying though, ultimately it's just a bunch of opinions at the end of the day. So how can someone say we the Kangs, Kangs, how can a bunch of people say that based on a bunch of opinions with no solidified ground facts? Like Southern, if Southern wins,
first
right?
of all,
hello, whoa. If Southern wins, then Southern was playing the best. All the music was in line, regardless of what you played. And I just want to put this out here. Let me put this out here for the whole audience, right? I don't think Southern sounds bad, right? Like Southern, I don't think Southern's a bad sounding program.
We don't,
right? But what I'm saying is that's my personal opinion, right? Like just like a couple of years ago when the Blue Devils won, I didn't think the Blue Coat sounded bad, but at the end of the day, who won? The Blue Devils. So when they come back to DCI the next year, they are the reigning champions. They were the better group. Period. Point blank. So now this goes back to us. If we keep having these quote unquote battles like we're going to have this weekend, which is really just a showcase. That's really what it is. It's showcasing our programs.